Hello, this is Shar from the Real Kitchen for Real People, and I trust that everyone is feeling and doing well. This is some beautiful weather, so we're going to enjoy it while we can. Today I want to share with you potato salad. I'm just going to make a small amount, but this will give you the basic idea of how to make it for your size family. And here you will have potatoes, of course, 1 egg for this recipe, Miracle Whip. I use Miracle Whip, or you can use mayonnaise, and yellow mustard, and sweet radish, dill radish, red onion, and pimento, chopped pimentos. So these are the ingredients for this delicious potato salad. So first we're going to boil the egg. Okay, boil your egg for about 4 to 5 minutes until it's done, and I'll bring you back. Okay, while the egg is boiling, I'm going to chop my potatoes. I'm going to peel it, and then I'm going to chop it in little squares. And I'm going to chop these up in little blocks before I boil them. About, say, about that size. Little cubes, not real chunky. Just slice that like that, and just cube it in little cubes about like that. While you're cutting up your potatoes, fill another pot full of probably like that much, about a cup or a cup and a half of water, and turn it on medium so it can be warming up for your potatoes. Always put just a dash of salt in mine, just a dash, helps the boil. Okay. Okay, there's my potatoes, and then I will cut up my onion and put it in the bowl, chop it up in my bowl, so that when my potatoes get ready, everything will be already in my little bowl here. But I'm not going to add my potatoes to the water yet until my water is at a boil. Okay, I'm going to just chop my onion and put it in the bowl. No certain way, just chop it not so chunky big, but you know, about like that. However you like it. You might like it chunky, but I don't like my vegetables real big when I'm making stuff. I like it to chop it up, you know, pretty good. So we're gonna do probably, for this size potato salad, I'll just put probably about 4 tablespoons of chopped onions. And then I'll put just a little of the pimentos, chopped pimentos, about 2 teaspoonfuls in this bowl with your onions. And now I'm going to add a tablespoon, full tablespoon of sweet relish in the bowl, a heaping tablespoon of your dill radish, and stir that all together in your bowl. And it'll look like that. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside and put my potatoes in the pot to boil. And be careful when you add these into your pot so that hot water won't splash on you. Okay, we're going to let those boil until they are tender by sticking them with a fork. You'll know. So we're going to let those boil. Okay, now that my egg is done, what I do is pour out the hot water that it was using for boiling. Just pour it out. Watch your hands and stuff, and then fill the same pot up with. You're going to fill this up with cold water. But first, you're going to crack this egg around like that. Just crack it. Then drop it into your pot and run cold water all the way till it's covering your egg. And this will allow your eggshell to come off a lot easier. Okay, like I said, it'll allow this shell to come off a lot easier. So once that cold water gets underneath when you kind of crack it a little bit, it'll peel easier. I'll show you. That's just a little trick that I learned. See how easy that comes off? It just comes off a lot easier. Instead of peeling and half of your egg comes off, you just do it like that and it'll just come off very easy. Look at that. Check it out. See? Great little tip. So I'm gonna set this aside, let it drain a little bit and rest, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, I'm now gonna just take the egg and just chop it. See how pretty it is inside? And then I'll just chop it like that because I want it to be small when it goes into the potato salad. And you just chop it up no special way. Just dice it up like that. And then it'll be ready for your potato salad. As you know by watching me cook, I'll start more than one thing at a time. So you have to learn time management when you're cooking so you won't be in the kitchen all day long. So when you're cooking one item, you may be able to start another part of it or another dish. But this is the egg I'm going to use. So I'm going to set that aside and let's check on the potatoes. Okay, they're still boiling. They're not as tender as I want them to be. Not yet. I'll give them probably about 5 more minutes. Okay, my potatoes are done. I didn't want them mushy, but just where a fork can go through them easy. So I'm going to drain this starchy water off and rinse my potatoes off. Rinsing the starch off of the potato. Okay, and then I'm going to let those continue to drain there, and I'll coach you through what's next. Okay, I'm going to put the potatoes in the bowl with your other mixture. And then I'm going to put the chopped egg in there as well. And sometimes you could save just a little bit to put on the top. I'll save just that little bit to just sprinkle on the top of the potato salad just to kind of garnish it with it. Okay, and then you want to just kind of toss this around in your relish mix there. And so you're just tossing it around. And you don't want it, well, some people like their potato salad smooth, but my mom always made it with where your potatoes was kind of chunky. They wasn't real chunky, but about like this. This is the way she used to make it. But you know, you can whip them if you want and make the potato salad. It's good that way as well. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add my Miracle Whip or mayonnaise and my mustard. Okay, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of Miracle Whip for right now. And then I'm gonna squeeze a little of the mustard, yellow mustard. I do the mustard, yellow mustard, just for color, so you don't have to put a lot in there. Probably about a teaspoon to start, and then I'm going to stir that up into the relish mix and potatoes. And this is so good, and it's so simple to make. So we're going to have this for dinner as a side, but you just mix that all up into your relish mix, and it'll come out looking just like that. See how pretty that is? It's not only pretty, but it's gonna be good. And so as you notice, when you're stirring it up, some of the potatoes will break down at that point. So that's why I don't worry about whipping them, because when you're stirring them, they'll break down to like that, unless you just want them whipped. And so that is just about all you have to do, unless you want it a little bit more yellow than that. You can add just a little tinge of the yellow if you want it. It's just up to you what you want. So I'm gonna add a little more color to that yellow, and then that's it. And I'm gonna put this little garnish egg that's left over here on the top. And that is the end of that delicious potato salad. Isn't that pretty? Let me taste it. Perfect. So if you like this recipe, be sure to thumbs up below, and if you have not subscribed, please do so. Join our channel by joining, and I have an extra perk area that's called the pantry that you can also join there for exclusive perks. So check that out as well. But if you have nothing else, I would love for comments to be flowing in at the bottom. Let me know how you make your potato salad, because there's so many different ways. So let me know how you make your potato salad. And without further ado, I'll talk to you later. Love, love.